Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm TheBlueHedgehog2010,
And I'm DeathExperiment.
and we're here together with another playthrough, Dante's Inferno for the PlayStation 3. This is a game created by Electronic Arts and Visceral Games, the same that are responsible for the Dead Space franchise.
Which Dead Space is a wonderfully done game. If some of you haven't played it yet, I don't know what's taking you guys so long. Go out there and get it.
It is. I've already covered Dead Space 1 and 2. I have Dead Space 3. I haven't really played a lot of it. Otherwise, I would have recorded it by now. Who knows? Probably next time when, when next October comes up, I'll get to it then. But until then, Dante's Inferno. I don't know why I decided to just start from here. I meant to start from the beginning.
Good job.
Alright, that's okay.
So let's try this again.
Yeah, let's try this again.
So if you guys are looking for some bloopers or something, well, you know what? There you go.
Alright, start game. Do you want to? No. There you go. That was a problem. I hit yes last time. You see, because I just beaten this game recently just to get a little practice in, and what this game offers is Resurrection Mode, and what Resurrection Mode is pretty much New Game Plus mode, so it'll carry on whatever power-ups or upgrades that you have from your last game onto your newer one.
So for those of you that don't know what he's talking about, if you're a Persona fan like I am, I found this out through someone named Kaguro, the final boss, on his playthrough of Persona 4. That's what he was able to do, transfer all of his data from the old game to a new game to make it easier. Sometimes it makes it easier. Sometimes it honestly doesn't.
Yeah, in most cases, this game doesn't really need a New Game Plus carry because, I mean, this game has a fair balance in terms of difficulty from start to finish. This game is actually based off the poem Dante's Inferno.
Which is a rather dark poem, mind you.
Yes, it is a really dark poem, and I think that this video game really explains the poem, what the poem is, really well.
Oh god, I just seem to go through the skimmer stuff like that. God!
Yeah. So, so he decided to sew a cross pattern on himself to try to rid himself of his sins from his crusade days.
Which these animations here will be going over. They're not too long, but you get a fair idea.
Yes.
Of what happened. And it may not seem like they tie in, but they honestly do all together.
Yes.
And here we have the prologue.
Yes. We are Dante. We're going to go against the Jerusalem prisoners. We don't have most of our power-ups here, and if tutorial is off, no it's not. Okay, good. So it'll still give us a little reminder of what we can do here. For now, we can only do light attacks and heavy attacks. Square is your light attack, triangle is your heavy attack. If you're just getting started, this game is one of the PlayStation games that does offer trophies, and
some of them are pretty easy to get, but some of them you have to work really hard for.
Yes, there are quite a few ones that you can pick up. From the start in the beginning here, if you get more than a 50-hit combo, you'll get a trophy called Warm-Up.
And that's, as you could tell, obviously easy to do in just the beginning.
Pretty much. But there are some trophies that are kind of hard to get. Like, there are some that you can manipulate, I guess you could say, that whenever you're playing a game, you can change the difficulty at any time, at any given time. Just from the start button and going to the difficulty selection screen. Inferno being the highest difficulty, and like there is this one trophy that needs you to get a 666 hit combo. Pretty much, yeah.
666, the number of the beast.
Yeah, it didn't take as long as it did in my practice run, to be honest.
No, the practice run took you about almost 5 minutes because you're like, what do I do?
Now, if you notice, ladies and gentlemen, this game heavily has a heavy inspiration taken by God of War. And, well, it's another game that I've covered on my channel quite some time ago. It's actually been a year since I covered God of War 1 on my channel, to be honest. I should really get around doing God of War 2 sometime.
And then God of War 3.
Yeah, and then side games and Ascension and blah blah blah.
Everlasting damnation for your sins.
But that's not possible. The bishop assured us.
Come, face eternity.
And here we meet Death.
By those
Hi, Death.
whose lives you have,
How you doing, buddy?
whose souls you have damned.
I will not let my
So here we're not even 6 minutes into the game, and we're already going against the first boss.
I will redeem myself.
That's how some fun games go.
Mine.
Yep. You know what I just realized? I forgot to check the subtitles are on. Sometimes they, I don't know why, but they seem to have a mind of its own to turn subtitles off, so I don't get that. So Def here has quite a few tricks up his sleeve. Your best bet is to guard against his strikes, and then you can start attacking him like that. Now mind you, he will not, you don't have like magic or any skills up to this point. You're just barely getting started here. So what I could really easily recommend is just blocking at the right time and attacking when you need to. Because even on Zealot, which is a normal difficulty I'm going through, actually is, you know, he can actually still be a tricky one. As proven in my practice run with one of the other bosses in this game.
Is it the one I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Okay.
And considering that this game, I think this game was released in either 2010, 2011. I'd still have to say that this game still does look beautiful. I think it was even released in 2009, I think. Come on, Def. Okay, so there are some attacks that you can't even block. That just happens to be one of them. And even if he's in the air like that, your strikes can still reach him from ground, so just keep that in mind. So yeah, DeathExperiment here actually has not actually, you know, seen or played this game until actually my practice playthrough.
And I must admit, it's a very fun game, challenging at multiple levels, and just the gameplay style is something I really thoroughly enjoy.
I'm not going gentle on this guy.
If you did, I think there'd be something wrong with you.
Alright, Def. So at this point, Def is pretty much defenseless, and he'll just hiss at you.
Like a little bitch that he is.
Pretty much. Quick time events. Just pay attention to the buttons on the screen and you'll be okay. Not that hard to figure out. Souls are actually, the souls that you'll collect, the little white orbs that you collect, are actually experience. And you'll actually be spending those experience points with skills down the line.
Florence, Italy.
And if there's anything I can really say that's really good about this game, is the CGI cutscenes still look beautiful.
After 3 years of the cold hatred with which that savage war fed itself, I longed for the devoted Beatrice.
Oh, and I think I failed to mention, but they did release an anime epic of Dante's Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
I have that as a download. Should get around to downloading that and watching that someday. So yeah, some fucked up shit happened in Dante's household.
This will get further put in to perspective later on in the game.
Yes.
And it gets really fucked up.
Yep. Oh, and I guess I should mention right now that this game contains nudity. I'll probably put like a rate M for mature sign like I did with my God of War playthrough.
Yeah, that would probably be best.
I mean, I'm not the... I mean... look, I have faith in my machine, but not enough faith to where I can get away with censoring out, you know, boobs and whatnot, and, you know... So, it's just going to get to the point to where I'm probably just going to slap the rated M rating and probably have, like, an age restriction thing where you'd have to type in your age to view this video or whatever, but hey, whatever. There are kids that are, like, freaking 14, 15 years old that still look at that stuff anyway, regardless. Like, oh, they use their parents' email or whatever, and so it's like no matter what.
Well, unfortunately, that's something that can't be helped.
Exactly. So, hello.
Introduction over. Let the ass whoopings begin.
Pretty much.
Now you see those little white orbs? That is the experience points, souls rather, that he was talking about just a few moments ago. And what I love is the fact that if you throw an enemy, they can actually knock down another enemy, which will come useful.
Yes. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and continue striking them down. And I will be told here soon that, hey, you have enough experience to actually level up one of your damn skills. Alright, so upgrade available. Whenever you get enough experience, you're going to go ahead and press the start button to open up your menu. And from here, you actually have a lot of skills to level up. Now, I am going to put a disclaimer right here. Not all of these skills are going to be upgraded, as proven in my practice playthrough. So here's how I'm going to be handling it in this playthrough. Because we'll be introduced to the choice in terms of either punishing our enemies or absolving them. And we'll be introduced to two experience trees by that point. One out, you know, if you absolve people, it'll fill up the holy meter. If you punish people, it will fill up the unholy meter.
No, what he's talking about, if you look right in the middle, where underneath, right above where it says like Impaler or the move name,
yes.
The one on the left is the unholy meter, and the one on the right is the holy meter. 7 is the maximum level you can get. But just so you know, not all the skills actually help out in the long run.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to be obtained in this run. And as far as 100% goes, I will try my hardest, try to look around for all the relics and stuff. The relics and the coins.
During your practice run, you only missed like, what, 3?
Yeah, I believe so.
And that's why I guess he has me here to help him out.
Beatrice statues. These are used to help save our progress. And yes, we'll be using these often.
And you can also use them to basically change your outfit.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Which we should just, I guess, show them some of the outfits.
Yeah, sure. We'll stick with this Inferno costume for now, but eventually we'll be showing off the Crusader costume, which is basically just his basic look before everything went to hell. Disco Inferno Dante. which is another costume that you unlock. And then, of course, the animated epic Dante, which is a DLC costume. You'll have to pick that up.